channel. I'm here today to give you my April TBR. Certainly a little bit late, we're quite far into April, but with all the BookTube prize videos, I was having, just trying to get all of the BookTube prize videos wrapped up, as I am a judge this year. And now that those are all out and my March wrap up is out, here's my April TBR. So I am continuing to be a judge in the BookTube prize for April. If you're not sure what the BookTube prize is, I know I have not been doing a great job explaining that to people. I'm going to link the video down below in the description box so that if you're interested in checking it out, you can, and you can find out all the information about it explained by Robert from Barter Hordes, who runs the BookTube prize. And for the first round, I did nonfiction. For the second round, I'm doing fiction. So I'm alternating each round. And because of everything going on with COVID-19 and the library closure and social distancing, I'm obviously not able to get the books from the library in the way that I did for the first round. I wasn't even sure which books I was going to be able to get a hold of and read in April. So for right now, it looks like the books that I'm going to be reading in April are going to be Olive Again by Elizabeth Strout on audio, and A Woman Is No Man by Etaf Rum. And I've already started reading Queenie by Candice, Carty-Williams. So if Red at Bone by Jacqueline, Woodson, and The Nickel Boys by Colsen, Whitehead come up, because I've got them on hold on ebook and audio, I think. If they come up in the month of April, I will jump on reading them as quickly as possible, because I think the ebooks and audiobooks are being taken and checked out way more now, because that's all people have access to at the library, and I'm not sure how long I'm going to have access, so I'm kind of panicking a little bit about that. And I purchased Queenie and The Beekeeper of Aleppo, so those books are books that I can push into May if I need to without worrying too much. So that's my strategy. I have no idea. I think it's way easier for me to read lots of fiction books at the same time. It doesn't seem to affect me the same way reading a lot of nonfiction books at the same time did in the first round of judging the BookTube prize. So I'm not really supposed to be really talking too much about the BookTube prize here, but I am. Anyway, okay, so that is what's going on for the BookTube prize for the month of April, and it's going to be kind of crazy, and I probably won't be able to stay until the end which ones I've actually read, and if I had to stop reading one and start reading another, and all those things. Okay, so April is also hashtag Aussie April, which is hosted by the wonderful Doris at Aldi Books and Jacqueline from 6 Minutes for Me. And I am I wouldn't say I have an extensive reading of Australian lit, but I have read a few, and of course I follow a lot of Aussie booktubers. Some of my favorite booktubers are Aussies, and I really enjoyed Natalie from My Reading Days' 50 top Aussie reads list that she has, and it's kind of an ongoing list, and she has lots of great videos. I'll try to link the first one she did down below so you can see, and this list that she's always changing. And so the top of her list is Flames by Robbie Arnott, and I know this was a huge popular book on BookTube a couple years ago when it came out. I've seen people that love it, I've seen people that don't, and I'm gonna figure out where I fall in that scale this month. So really excited to read this book, and especially since it's one of Natalie's favorite books, and I love it's so beautiful. Look how lovely it is. It's just so lovely. So yeah, that's going to be my Aussie read for this month. And because I'm reading a lot of fiction, I wanted to pick a nonfiction. And so the nonfiction I picked, I've already kind of mentioned it in a vlog recently, was A Woman's Touch by Kate Reid and Canada's Grand Hotels by Kate Armour Reid. Sorry, so it's, the title is A Woman's Touch, Kate Reid and Canada's Grand Hotels, and the author is Kate Armour Reid, who is this woman Kate Reid's granddaughter. And I've already started reading it. I'm a few chapters in. It's very written in a very accessible way. She's a really interesting woman, and it's got lovely photos, and yeah, so just a really nice book, and it's actually signed by the author right here. This is also part of Natalie from Curious Readers, Curious Adventures nonfiction reading challenge for the year, and so this book is going to check off several categories. I think near the end of the year I'll probably do a wrap-up of all my Curious Adventure reading, and so I'll talk about it again then, but this is going to be my read for April. I've already finished a couple books that I started right at the end of March. I'm going to talk to you about them in my April wrap-up, and I think that's all I've got to say for today. It's kind of a weird time. I'm sure you all feel that way too. Reading is a lovely distraction. It can also be hard to concentrate enough to read. And my first commitment is to my BookTube Prize books, and everything else will come secondary to that. But I'm hoping, because we are confined to being at home, that just gives us more time to read. And so I will check in again, and I hope you are having a great day, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.